Grace VanderWaal, Call It What You Want, official music video. What's up, guys? George the Cloud here. My name is Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. I saw this pop up on my feed and I thought to myself, I know that name anywhere. It's a name I'll never forget. Nah, I'm just kidding. But really, I remember this name because she was in America's Got Talent years ago when I used to watch that show a lot. And she played the ukulele. I think she even got the golden buzzer. I believe she won the show, if I'm not mistaken. She definitely made it far, but really didn't see anything from her since. And she was very young at the time. This was like, I want to say like 6 years ago, more, 8 years ago, something like that. And I just thought it was interesting that it popped up, and it's like, wow, I remember that name because it's, it's kind of memorable. It's interesting. And we're going to check this out. I just wanted to read a little bit about her before we begin. Grace Avery VanderWaal is an American singer, songwriter, and actress. She's known for her distinctive vocals and has often accompanied herself on the ukulele. Oh, okay, yeah. Born January 15th, 2004. Wow, 20 years old. From Kansas, United States. Height 171 meters, kind of tall. 20 years old. Okay, so yeah, this was, yeah, there it is. I think she was like 12 when she was in America's Got Talent. Did she win? I just need to know. America's Got Talent. It was one of the greatest auditions. Very popular for sure. She did win at the age of 12. Okay, yeah, she won the 11th season of America's Got Talent. Nice. Yeah, she just seemed like very artsy back in the day. Super original. I think the song that she auditioned with was an original, and it was impressive, for her to be that young and doing that. So we're gonna take a look at this video, guys. Get some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on. Let's go.
In the bar on Broadway, there's a flicker in the dark, lighting up my face, and I'm just checking where you are. Break my finger if I don't keep my word. You can trust me, I'm nobody else's concern. And if you see me on a sidewalk somewhere, you can stare at your phone. Just as long as I'm your favorite stranger, I'll play along. Call it what you want. Up all night, dance between the dotted lines. Call me if you want, and say I'm yours. You know that I never mind. As long as you let me alone, you can call it whatever you want. Take my pride, it's just imagination. Undress the thought that this will make it. Strip the rules of this arrangement. I know that this ain't ideal on the down low. White lies are easy for me, I know. It's always been you at the end of the night. And if they see us from the street in your window, you can tell them they're wrong. Just as long as I'm your favorite stranger, I'll play along. Call it what you want. Up all night, dance between the dotted lines. Call me if you want, and say I'm yours. You know that I never mind. As long as you let me alone, you can call it whatever you want. Call it what you want. Up all night, dance between the dotted lines. Call me if you want, and say I'm yours. You know that I never mind. As long as you let me alone, you can call it whatever you want.
Okay, okay. You know, it's interesting. This is just an observation. Don't take it, or do take it lightly. I for some reason I still remember like the gap between her teeth. She still has it. Just a slight gap. I don't know. I remember it when she like auditioned that her teeth. She has a nice smile. That her teeth were very. Um, it's just something I noticed. I don't know. First things first. We hit the like. We subscribe. And I have a link of the original video down in the description below. This is surprising. She has 3.4 million subscribers already, and the video should have more views. To be honest, I thought based on the views that maybe she was gonna be more like under the radar on YouTube, but it seems like she has a very strong following. And I also I'm wondering if she has released anything before this, because like I said, this is the first time I'm hearing of her in 8 years. So I don't know what she's been up to, if this is just a single or what's happening. If you guys have more information, let me know. But man, it's crazy how 8 years just fly by, and now she's, you know, a 20-year-old woman doing her own music video, her thing. Um, it's cool. I'm glad to see that she continued to follow her journey right into music, because sometimes, you know, you when you become famous at such a young age, especially with these shows like America's Got Talent, The Voice, or something like that, there's a lot of pressures, or a lot of pressure, right, and implications that are maybe stressful for you as a kid, and you don't know how to address the situation. But oh god, but she's doing it. Call it what you want. This reminds me of like a young Taylor Swift kind of vibe, just in her voice, the guitar, the type of music. This is basically pop, but it's one of those like romantic feely pop songs. You know what I mean? Not a lot going on in terms of instrumentation. It's pretty basic. The structure is like standard. Uh, Nothing super like wacky going on. This is pretty straightforward. It's just mostly like her getting the point across of, call it what you want. It's when you're maybe in a relationship with someone, going out with someone, you have a thing, right, with this other person, and you don't exactly know what you are. You just know that you are together, that you see each other, that you have fun, and that you like each other's company. And it's like, do we even have to give it a name, right? Can we just be a thing, and that's it? And I'm not saying this is what it should be. It's just like what I gather from the video. She's like, call it what you want, call me when you want. It's like, I'll be your favorite stranger. I remember that. um so just sort of living in the moment, I feel like. And the song is pretty, it has this dreamy visual to it, where the lighting is kind of, it's kind of bright, like in terms of the like, what am I trying to say, like she's basically the focus, like she's a bright light here. And we see the night and the day contrast. We see her like waking up in the morning, we also see her at night, and we see her with this guy who, you know, looks to be her partner. So it's like she's happy, right? She's happy to spend time with him. Call it what you want, it doesn't matter. And yeah, it's just that situation. I feel like many people can relate. And this is a beautiful shot here, nighttime with this dress, the wind, standing on a balcony, city vibes, and her voice. Man, it's been so long, but from what I can remember, it's basically the voice she had when she was younger, but of course just a bit deeper. But she has this thing where it's like there's like breaks in her voice, like almost like when you're trying to talk softly, that there are breaks and then you just hear silence in some parts instead of like being a consecutive normal tone voice the way I'm trying to interpret here for the explanation of the video. It's like she's talking and then it's like she's losing her voice, like when somebody's about to lose their voice. That's what her voice, to me, like what I think of. And I remember now when she, watching her audition and her videos, that's what I was thinking as well. And at that point she was 12, so I figured, it's because she was going into puberty or something and her voice was changing. So it's like a weird period for your voice, but it sounded like she was about to lose her voice, and she still has that. So it's just the way it is, which is interesting. I don't know if you guys are thinking the same thing. Please write it down in the comments. But to me, it's kind of like a cool effect, and it's very whispery, especially with this type of song that she's doing. It's not really like in your face or loud. It's more like a subtle storytelling, like call it what you want. This is what it is. That kind of thing. She's just almost like talking instead of singing. Very quiet, very dimmed down, but still effective. So I think this is a nice video. I would like to see if she has more music out there. If you guys know, please comment down below and suggest it. Why not? And feel free to check out the other videos on the channel. I would appreciate it. Hit the like, subscribe, follow me, all that. At the end, do a flip. Till the next.
Thanks for watching.